Good morning, gang. This is Joyce Welsh with Skipping Calves Farms. This is a little bit different video this morning. My next chore that I've got for the day is I've got to refill my water jugs. I do not have hot and cold running water inside my camper. You can't quite see my camper from here, but I'm up by the street. And if you look and zoom in, there's my camper back at the back end of all of that stuff. So for the first, I don't know, 5-7 years, I just got gallon jugs of water from work and brought them home, and that's what I used. And then, because I couldn't afford to put a well in, and it took me several years just to be able to come up with the funds to put a water meter in. So bear with me here. I was able to do that a couple of years ago, I guess it's been about 3 years ago now. So there's the water box from the water meter. And what I was able to do was I put a second box in. I don't know if I can lift this up and you can see what I'm doing here. But basically, can't really see. Basically, I took a water line off. I put a valve in. I put a pressure regulator and a backflow preventer. And then I hooked a garden hose onto that. And everything's kind of overgrown, so it's not really a good time of year to try and do that. Then I attached that garden hose. I got one of those bell-shaped adapters and hooked it up to compliments of Greg Judy's videos talking about the black HDPE poly pipe. Prior to that, I had that garden hose, and I had the garden hose go down to the back of the semi, but I had to walk all the way up here to the water meter to turn it off and on every time. And mobility is not one of my strong points. I've had challenges with my knees or at least one knee for close to 50 years now. So, and I just put that garden hose inside a piece of, I think that's 2 or 2.5 inch PVC, and you can tell it's springtime and things are growing like crazy. And ran that PVC to keep the garden hose kind of cooler and out of the sun down along the side of the semi. And so then I had a garden hose. Now you can see here where I'm outside the PVC. I've got this is an inch line instead of 3/4 of an inch. It was what was available at the time. And so I came down, and because it was an inch, I had to do conversions down to 3/4 inch. I really didn't plan this video, so everything's overgrown. I do apologize, gang. And as you can see there, I hooked in one of the Plasson couplers, and I just have it kind of secured. And then on top of the male, I've got one of those Y-shaped garden hose attachments, and I've got 2 garden hoses attached to that. I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. Well, do it in the right direction there, Joyce. There we go. So now when I need water, you can see the back of my camper right there. I just have to walk down here to the Plasson coupler, turn on that little valve, and I've got water. So that has been a great blessing for me. It saved me untold numbers of steps. And so what my next chore is going to be, and I won't bore you with that, is I've got all these jugs that need to be filled with water. And I have one of these fish cleaning tables and a quick disconnect down there. I'll just take this gray garden hose, hook it up to the quick disconnect, and fill my jugs. And that's my next chore for this morning here on the farm. And it's something you just kind of get used to, but things like that just take a little bit of your time. And look at the view that I'll be looking at while I'm filling my jug. So it's going to be a whole lot better than sitting at the computer talking to somebody on the phone, having them let me know what they think of my family history. So right or wrong, that's the way it is. People have gotten that way over the years. But I could look at this view all day long, even if I am filling water jugs. So that's just one of my weekly or so chores on my farm, so on the place. So hope you guys have a blessed day. If you like, feel free to, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, feel free to like and subscribe. And I pray that you have a blessed day, and whatever you do, keep chasing the dream, because a view like that is worth it.